Good morning. At least this morning here where I'm at. Welcome to my walk to work. Some people would call this walk practicing for a patrol. Some people would call this walk exercise in using a rucksack. Some people might call this walk coyote hunting, because I am walking across some hunting land, keeping my eye open for a coyote jumping up. Of course, I'm probably scaring them away of making this video. Some people would also call this walk a survey of the resources within walking distance of my house. I just walked through a nice big patch of wild onions.
You know, not everybody like onions.
Good to remember that. I'm also walking past some blown down trees. Here's one, for example. Big root ball, real dense cover over here. I and my family had to leave our house in an emergency, a very bad emergency. We're not talking about a house fire. At least we know there's some places here we could set up shelter really quickly. I'm also testing out keeping my gear in shape. My boots. I'm probably going to have to fix a stitch on the side of my boot later, and that's what this walk is telling me. I'm also experimenting with this sling system on my rifle, seeing if this is the most comfortable and even hands-free way to carry a rifle. I haven't decided if I'm going to film this yet or not, but I may take a few practice shots when I cross my target range in just a little while. So you could say this is a target practice. And my heart's beating from walking and talking. So shooting under duress, that's a good way to learn how to focus through adrenaline and adverse conditions. Let's see, what else would you call this? You know what? I am just enjoying the beauty of this morning. When I looked at the weather last night, it was like 15% chance of rain and cloudy. I was kind of like, I don't want to get up and walk in that. But, I mean, just look at that. And the birds are starting to chirp. Man, that just fills your soul right there. Drinking in the natural beauty. You know, I've walked through some of these trails before, but I haven't walked the exact trail that I'm on. I'm making the trail. And so it is partially land navigation. I've got a large body of water right over there I'm keeping my eye on. And I know that there's a timberline here of planted pine. And as long as I walk between them and keep in a straight line, I'm heading towards my destination. I mentioned I'm walking to work. So in about another 3/4 of a mile, I'm gonna hit the main road. And I'm not gonna walk down the main road carrying this, so I have a system for trying to go kind of plain clothes and disassembling this rifle in such a way that it's legal for me to have in a backpack, and keep on moving. You know, I know there's an expectation for me to be at the office at a certain time, so that gives me a little bit of urgency to push forward. You know, I'm sharing all this You got to make it work. You know, this is one of the fastest ways to lose weight if you're moderately walking, especially carrying a load. Walking in uneven terrain like this, it's going to build your stamina, build your endurance, your balance. There's another pretty view, a little bit of this lake that I'm walking near. My kids and I call this Frog Cove. I hear some frogs. There's some bullfrogs over there chirping already. The world's waking up. What do you need to do to get ready? Let's do it.